It has been about 2 months since I've started posting regularly on this channel, and gaining 300 plus subscribers within 2 months may not sound much, but for me it is a pretty big deal. So, today I have gathered all my 30 shorts in this video for all my viewers and subscribers who haven't watched them all. The like aim for this video is 500 likes. So, make sure to like and subscribe for more. Okay, enough talk. Now, sit back and enjoy. Thank you, everyone. Here are some amazing facts about Taylor Swift you probably didn't know. Taylor Swift once worked as a telemarketer selling bug repellent over the phone. She has a collection of vintage Polaroid cameras and enjoys taking instant photos. Swift is skilled in playing the guitar, banjo, piano, and ukulele. She was a mascot named Fritzy in high school, dressing up as a fried chicken for a local restaurant. Swift's lucky number is 13, which she often incorporates into her performances and music videos. She became the youngest artist to sign with Sony ATV Music Publishing at the age of 14. She once held a contest where she invited fans to her own home to preview her album, 1989, before its release. Swift has a fascination with English idioms and even incorporated them into her lyrics. She briefly studied Chinese in preparation for a tour in China and released a Mandarin version of her song, Love Story. Here are some facts about Arsenal you probably didn't know. Arsenal once had a manager, George Morel, who held the position for just 226 days in 1915 to 1916. Arsenal played 10 matches in Paris and remained unbeaten in all of them, with 9 wins and 1 draw. Arsenal's away shirt was yellow and blue in honor of Brazil when they won the 1970 World Cup. Arsenal was declared champion of England in 1931 because they had a better goal average than Everton. The grass at the Emirates Stadium is grown in Lincolnshire, England, and transported to the stadium in individual trays. Arsenal's fastest Premier League hat-trick was scored by Nicolas Anelka in just 6 minutes and 7 seconds against Leicester City in 1998. Granit Xhaka is the first Swiss player to captain Arsenal in the Premier League. Jack Wilshere became Arsenal's youngest league debutant in September 2008, aged 16 years and 256 days. The death of former NFL player Alex Collins is a very sad news to all of us. So, in honor of his incredible life, here are some amazing facts about Alex Collins you probably didn't know. Alex Collins set a rushing record at the University of Arkansas, becoming their all-time leading rusher. He performed the Irish jig touchdown celebration, honoring his Irish heritage. Collins stood out as a rookie running back for the Baltimore Ravens in 2016. He displayed resilience and skill during his time with the Seattle Seahawks. Collins takes pride in his Irish roots, with his mother being from Ireland. Before the NFL, he excelled in both football and track at South Plantation High School. Collins used his NFL platform for positive community involvement and charity work. Here are some facts about Tottenham you probably didn't know. The club's name comes from medieval nobleman Sir Henry Percy, known as Harry Hotspur. Spurs were the first in the 20th century to win the English League and FA Cup in 1960-61. The cockerel, tied to the club's name, is a key logo element and statue feature. A statue of legendary figure Bill Nicholson stands at the new stadium. Spurs were the first British team to win a European competition in 1963. They won the FA Cup in 1901 with a historic 3-1 victory in a replay. Harry Kane held the Premier League's calendar year goal record in 2017. Tottenham played at White Hart Lane and Wembley before their new stadium. White Hart Lane's steep terraced stand was called the Shelf. Fans are known as the Yid Army, linked to the Jewish community, but it's debated for its offensiveness. Here are some facts about Crystal Palace you probably didn't know. Established in 1905, Crystal Palace FC played at the historic Crystal Palace before moving to Selhurst Park. Selhurst Park, their iconic stadium since 1924, is known for its traditional atmosphere. The early 1990s brought successes like an FA Cup final and a top-4 Premier League finish. Attilio Lombardo made history as the first African to captain a Premier League team. Despite financial struggles in 2010, the CPFC 2010 consortium saved the club from administration. The unique 2018 to 2019 sponsorship deal with W88 led to distinct home and away sponsors. Crystal Palace's strong academy produced talents like Zaha and Moses. Arthur Rowe managed the club for 532 games from 1949 to 1960, the longest tenure. Here are some facts about Nikola Tesla you probably didn't know. He was a pioneering inventor, electrical engineer, mechanical engineer, and physicist. Tesla's work laid the foundation for modern alternating current, AC, electricity systems. He developed the concept of the Tesla coil, used in wireless transmission of energy and signals. Tesla held more than 300 patents for various inventions and innovations. He was involved in the War of the Currents with Thomas Edison over AC versus DC electricity. Tesla had a vision for wireless transmission of energy to provide free electricity to the world. He conducted experiments related to X-rays and contributed to the field of electromagnetic radiation. Tesla designed a prototype for the modern radio transmitter years before Marconi's patent. He spent his later years in relative obscurity and passed away on January 7, 1943, in New York City. Here are some facts about Billie Eilish you probably didn't know. Billie Eilish pirate Baird O'Connell was born on December 18, 2001, in Los Angeles, California. She gained global fame with her debut single Ocean Eyes, released in 2015. Billie's music is known for its genre-blending style, combining elements of pop, alternative, and electronic music. She co-writes her music with her brother, Phineas O'Connell, who also produces her songs. She is recognized for her unique fashion sense, often sporting oversized clothing. Billie's song Bad Guy from her debut album became a chart-topping hit. She is an advocate for mental health awareness and openly discusses her struggles. Billie Eilish is the youngest person to win the Big Four Grammy Awards in a single year. She released a documentary film titled Billie Eilish, The World's a Little Blurry, in 2021. Disturbing facts that will ruin your childhood. Peter Pan was actually based on creator J.M. Barrie's 13-year-old brother who died after cracking his skull while ice skating. The original Yellow Power Ranger, Tui Trang, died when she was 27 in a car accident. The original Tin Man in The Wizard of Oz was Buddy Ebsen, but after nearly dying from the aluminum dust from the makeup, he was replaced by Jack Haley. The skeletons in the pool scene in Poltergeist were real dead bodies, but Jobeth Williams, who starred in the scene, didn't know until after filming was done. Phil Lewis, who played Mr. Mosby on the Disney Channel, was arrested in 1991 for manslaughter and driving while intoxicated. The costume of the Wizard of Oz's Cowardly Lion was actually made of real lion hair. One of the former Red Power Rangers, Ricardo Medina, pleaded guilty to killing his roommate with a sword. Disturbing facts that will ruin your day. A lion in the wild has an average lifespan of 15 years, so if the Lion King Simba was real, he probably would have died around 2009. O.J. Simpson almost got the part of the Terminator, but the movie's director, James Cameron, felt that Simpson was too pleasant to play such a dark character. John Smith was 28 years old when he first met Pocahontas, who was only 10. For years, MGM Studios starved Judy Garland, allowing her to have only chicken soup and coffee. In Italy, the Disney movie Moana was renamed Vaiana, so it wouldn't be confused with a popular porn star of the same name. According to reports, upwards of 20 cats were killed during the filming of the adorable movie The Adventures of Milo and Otis. The woman who played Auntie M in The Wizard of Oz, Clara Blandick, killed herself at the age of 85 because her arthritis was so painful. Here are some facts about Nezuko you definitely know. Nezuko possesses a unique blood demon art, allowing her to shrink in size to fit into a small box. She wears the Kamado family crest, symbolizing warmth and resilience. Initially gagged with a bamboo mouthpiece to prevent biting humans, she later gains control over her urges. Muzan Kibutsuji takes interest in her due to her unique demon abilities. Nezuko retains her human language abilities, unusual for demons. She shares a deep bond with her brother Tanjiro and remains compassionate despite being a demon. Nezuko has a higher resistance to sunlight compared to other demons. She becomes an honorary member of the Demon Slayer Corps. Her blood demon art continues to evolve, making her a formidable fighter. Here are some fun facts that will make your day. Polar bears have black skin to help them absorb and retain heat from the sun. The longest hiccuping spree on record lasted 68 years. Astronauts' height can change in space due to the lack of gravity. They can become up to 2 inches taller while in space. Cows have best friends and can become stressed when separated from them. The shortest war in history was between Britain and Zanzibar on August 27, 1896. Zanzibar surrendered after 38 minutes. The world's largest desert is not the Sahara, it's Antarctica, which is classified as a desert because of its low precipitation. Sea otters hold hands while sleeping to keep from drifting apart. A group of flamingos is called a flamboyance. The longest time between two twins being born is 87 days. The national animal of Scotland is the unicorn. Honeybees can recognize human faces. Here are some facts about Manchester City you probably didn't know. Established in 1880 as St. Mark's, West Gorton, the club later adopted the name Manchester City in 1894. They made history in the 2017 to 2018 Premier League season by setting a record with 100 points. During World War II, Manchester City demonstrated solidarity by sharing a stadium with Manchester United due to the bombing of Old Trafford. Manchester City's women's team has achieved remarkable success, winning several domestic titles. In 2019, they made a significant investment by paying a club record fee of £62.8 million to acquire Rodri. During wartime, they rented Old Trafford for £5,000 per year, illustrating their resilience and unity. In the 1998 to 1999 season, Manchester City achieved an impressive 99 points while competing in Division 3. Here are some dark facts that will definitely ruin your childhood. In the original Little Red Riding Hood tale, Red Riding Hood ate her own grandma. Speculation abounds on if the author of Alice in Wonderland was attracted to young girls. The character who played Harry contracted HIV while making Harry and the Hendersons. Ducky from The Land Before Time perished before she could even see the movie. The voice of Elmo has been accused of dating underage boys. Flipper ended her own life when she could not stand to live in captivity any longer. Before leaving, don't forget to subscribe for more. Here are some facts that will make your day slightly better. In 2010, 10,554 people in Mexico City set a Guinness World Record for the largest group hug ever recorded. Male penguins in search of a mate often present a female with a carefully selected pebble as a token of their affection. The quokka, a small marsupial from Australia, is known as the world's happiest animal because it appears to be constantly smiling. The aroma of freshly baked bread is one of the most universally loved and comforting scents. Chocolate, with its sweet and indulgent taste, is known to release endorphins, the feel-good hormones. If you are watching this video on Instagram, I would like to thank all of my viewers and followers for helping me reach 1,000 followers. And if you guys are interested in watching long-form content, make sure to visit my YouTube channel. Link will be in the bio. Interesting facts that will blow your mind. Venus has an extremely slow rotation, so its day is longer than its year. The Internet's total weight in electrons is roughly 50 grams, equivalent to a strawberry. If Earth's atmosphere were as dense as water, it would be about 33 feet deep. Bananas are berries, but strawberries are not. Mount Everest grows about 4 mm taller each year due to tectonic movements. Mantis shrimps have exceptional vision with 12 to 16 color receptors. The water droplets that make up a cloud collectively weigh much more than an average-sized elephant. If you were to lay out all the blood vessels in an adult human end to end, they would stretch for about 100,000 miles. Facts about animals that will blow your mind. The Turritopsis dohrnii jellyfish is considered biologically immortal. It can revert back to its juvenile form after reaching maturity, potentially living indefinitely. The world's smallest mammal, the bumblebee bat, has a heart rate of about 1,100 beats per minute, making it the fastest-beating mammalian heart for its size. A shrimp's heart is located in its head, right behind its eyes. Blue whales, the largest animals on Earth, have tongues so massive that 100 people could stand on one. Starfish can regenerate lost limbs, and in some cases a whole new starfish can grow from a severed arm. Hummingbirds are the only birds that can fly backward and hover in midair due to their rapid wing beats. Naked mole rats are highly resistant to cancer and can live up to 30 years, much longer than other rodents of similar size. Facts about Wednesday Addams you probably didn't know. Wednesday's full name is Wednesday Friday Addams, a play on the nursery rhyme. She didn't have pigtails in the original Charles Addams cartoons. In some adaptations, Wednesday has a pet spider named Homer. In some cultures, Wednesday is known as Miércoles, which is Spanish for Wednesday. In the 1991 film, Wednesday invents Torture Tuesday, a family tradition that involves torturing one another. Her affection for spiders is a recurring theme, and she's often seen with or talking to them. Wednesday is known to keep a diary where she records her thoughts, secrets, and observations about her unusual family. Survival hacks that can save your life one day. Flammable and inflammable mean exactly the same thing. Do not turn your back on someone holding a gun to you. It is much easier for them to shoot you if they don't have to look you in the eye. If you are ever in the presence of a bear, remember this helpful rhyme. If it's brown, lay down. If it's black, fight back. If it's white, good night. If you are in a crowded space, take note of the exits. In case of fire or some other kind of disaster, people will always try to go out the door they came in, causing a jam. If you are stuck in a riptide, stay calm and swim parallel to the shore. Do not walk down the stairs with your hands in your pockets, because if you trip and fall, you cannot protect yourself by throwing your arms out. If you guys enjoy my content, don't forget to subscribe. Disturbing facts that will haunt your childhood. Big Bird almost joined NASA's Challenger mission to encourage kids to get interested in space. Actor David Yost, who played Billy from Power Rangers, was apparently bullied on set by crew members because he was gay. He later opted to undergo conversion therapy. The actor who voiced Disney's Peter Pan and also served as a model for the character, Bobby Driscoll, died at the age of 31, penniless. Body unclaimed and unidentified in an abandoned apartment building. Horrifying facts that will ruin your day. There are over 250,000 deaths a year due to medical error. There's a 1 in 3 chance police will never identify your killer if you're murdered in the U.S. 20% of children report hearing voices. There are about 40 supervolcanoes around the world capable of claiming up to 1 billion lives, and we're about 24,000 years overdue for an eruption. Vampire moths feed on the blood of mammals, including humans. They can suck blood for up to 50 minutes. When you die, your house cat is going to want to eat you. The air you breathe in a train station is 15% human skin. Cockroaches have been recorded eating human flesh, both living and dead, as well as fingernails, eyelashes, feet, and hands. Here is the daily dose of random shower thoughts. How do our brains remember that we forgot something, but we can't remember what that thing was? Someone dreamt about you last night and you have no idea. Peer pressure as an adult is seeing your neighbor mow their lawn. Crabs probably think that fish can fly. I wonder what my dog named me. Fire trucks are really water trucks. When we're young, we sneak out of our houses to go to parties. When we're old, we sneak out of parties to go home. If tomatoes are fruit, then ketchup is jam. Pregnant women are the only true bodybuilders. Searching for a new laptop online is basically forcing your current computer to dig its own grave. It hasn't been long since Spot was brought to one of the Marvel movies. So here are some facts about Spot only Marvel Comics reader know. Spot, whose real name is Dr. Jonathan Owen, first appeared in The Spectacular Spider-Man, #97 in 1984. He was created by Bill Mantlo and Jim Mooney. Spot made his animated debut in the 1994 Spider-Man the Animated Series, in the episode titled The Spot. This appearance introduced a broader audience to his character. Spot has been a member of various villainous groups, including the Sinister Syndicate, a team of supervillains in the Marvel Universe. While Spot is primarily a Spider-Man villain, he has also had encounters with other Marvel heroes, including Daredevil and the Punisher, making him a versatile adversary. In a somewhat unexpected turn, Spot briefly attempted to become a hero in the comics. Shower thoughts just to escape reality. Math is the only place where someone would buy 60 watermelons and 40 cantaloupes, and no one asks any questions. Your stomach thinks all potatoes are mashed. In order to fall asleep, we have to pretend to be asleep. Someone's mom probably used you as a bad example for her kids. Only one sock goes missing because if both did, you wouldn't notice. I correct autocorrect more than it corrects me. Clapping your hands is just high-fiving yourself. Batman would look ridiculous trying to solve crimes outside on a sunny day. Are those who sneeze a lot the most blessed? Social anxiety is basically conspiracy theories about yourself. Every broken clock tells you the exact time it passed away, disturbing facts that will keep you awake all night. A 3,000-year-old mummy can still have fingerprints. A man sculpted a statue of himself using his own hair, teeth, and nails. The Asian vampire moth sometimes drinks the blood of animals. Exploding head syndrome causes people to hear extremely loud noises in their head just as they are falling asleep. 90% of cells in the human body aren't human. Pineapple contains an enzyme called bromelain. When you eat pineapple, this enzyme digests protein in your body. It eats you back. Astronomers have identified a force pulling all galaxies towards a single point. This is called dark flow. Freshwater snails kill up to 20,000 people a year. Dead bodies can get goosebumps. Facts about the Eiffel Tower you probably didn't know. Gustav Eiffel's engineering masterpiece was completed in 1889 in just over 2 years, 2 months, and 5 days. The Eiffel Tower weighs approximately 10,100 tons. That's equivalent to about 7,300 cars. The tower has elevators that can take visitors to the top. They travel at a speed of about 5 meters per second. The Eiffel Tower is painted every 7 years to protect it from rust. It requires about 60 tons of paint for a complete coating. Over 7 million people visit the Eiffel Tower annually, making it one of the most visited paid monuments in the world. There are several replicas of the Eiffel Tower around the world, including one in Las Vegas and another in China. Facts about Zeus you probably didn't know. The sacred animal of Zeus was the bull. He was often depicted holding a thunderbolt in one hand and a bull in the other. Zeus had a twin sister named Demeter, who was the goddess of agriculture and the harvest. Mount Olympus, the highest mountain in Greece, was believed to be the home of the gods, with Zeus as their ruler. Zeus is known to have punished Sisyphus, a crafty mortal, by condemning him to roll a boulder up a hill for eternity, only to have it roll back down each time. Zeus was the father of numerous gods and goddesses, including Apollo, Artemis, Dionysus, Hermes, Persephone, and many others. In Greek mythology, Zeus fell in love with the mortal youth Ganymede and took the form of an eagle to abduct him to Mount Olympus, where he became the cupbearer of the gods. Shower thoughts, because why not? If my calculator had a history, it would be more embarrassing than my browser history. Lawyers hope you get sued, doctors hope you get sick, cops hope you're criminal, mechanics hope you have car trouble, but only a thief wishes prosperity for you. When you say forward or back, your lips move in those directions. As a kid, my parents taught me to not believe everything I see on TV. Now I have to teach them to not believe everything they see on Facebook. What if Earth is like one of those uncontacted tribes in South America, like the whole galaxy knows we're here, but they've agreed not to contact us until we figure it out for ourselves? I've woken up over 10,000 times and I'm still not used to it. When a company offers me a better price after I cancel their subscription, they're just admitting they were overcharging me. Here are some facts about Gwen Stacy you probably didn't know. Gwen Stacy made her first appearance in The Amazing Spider-Man, #31 in 1965. She was a college student studying biochemistry at Empire State University. Gwen is known for her blonde hair, although her hair color has varied in adaptations. Her tragic death in The Amazing Spider-Man #121 is a significant moment in Spider-Man's history. In an alternate universe, Earth 65, she becomes Spider-Woman, known as Spider-Gwen or Ghost Spider. Gwen Stacy has appeared in various alternate universes and dimensions in Marvel's multiverse. In most versions of the Spider-Man story, her father is a police captain, creating tension with Peter Parker, who is Spider-Man. The character Gwen Stacy may have been inspired by the actress and dancer Gwen Verdon. Here are some facts about cheetah you probably didn't know. Cheetahs have around 2,000 spots. Cheetahs use their spotted coat as a disguise. The word cheetah comes from Hindi. Only male cheetahs are social. Cheetahs can give birth to 2 to 8 cubs at a time. Cheetahs only hunt during the day. Cheetahs live up to 10 years in the wild. They can survive up to 10 days without water. It is illegal to keep a cheetah as a pet in the USA. The population of cheetahs is only around 7,000. Here is the weekly dose of shower thoughts. If Earth was flat, the edge would probably be a tourist attraction. Painkillers are the mute notification option for the body. Teeth are the only problem where if you ignore them, they will go away. While we sleep, our brains make up stories and then get scared of them. Watching a graduation ceremony is like sitting through a movie that's entirely end credits. When you drink alcohol, you're just borrowing happiness from tomorrow. When you give someone food, you're feeding them. But when you give them water, you aren't watering them. We'll never really know what it smells like underwater. The sinking of the Titanic must have been a miracle to the lobsters in the kitchen. Make sure to like and subscribe for more.